crib when I was writing for radio, and just maybe a week or so before, I had been sitting in the studio with Pac talking with him and my sister about his situation, about the case that he was going through. He was telling us what was happening, and so, you know, we was already charged up about that, and he had to go to court and stuff, and he was in the studio. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to go to that session and record, but because I was recording, I was already scheduled to record with radio, I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember just laying on the floor after we had gotten from the studio and was writing, and saw on the news that he had gotten shot in the studio, and I'm like,
yeah, Quad Studios.
whoa!
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
And the girl I dated at the time, she goes, baby, you supposed to have been there. I'm like, I know. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't go, but at the same time, I felt bad because I wasn't there to like be there for him, you know. Right. And you know, it was like by that time we had developed like a brother kind of relationship. You know, I would page them to go to the studio in the morning, like, Mo, make sure that we get up, you know, and I would page them. And so, in fact, I earlier that day when I think it was before he had went to court or something. No, it was the day of the studio. I had paged him on accident, and when he called, I just said it was an accident.
Right.
But I just wasn't expecting that, because that, after he got shot, it changed the course of everything. You know, we tried to keep recording when he went to jail,
mm-hmm.
and even tried to get a vocal of his over the phone, and couldn't get it. So like that was the last time I heard his voice in person, like, you know, on the phone or in person, right, or anything like that, because, you know, when he went to jail, of course, it was like,
yeah,
I want to get out, you know, and it's like, I can't help you. I really want to help. I really want to be there. And I was struggling. It was just real painful, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Couldn't be there for him.
Yeah, man. So where were you at when you heard that he actually got shot in Vegas, when he actually passed away a week after that?
I was on tour. I think I was in London. I was on tour with John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the opportunity to reach out to him before, you know, or anybody that was close to him before he passed?
I had talked to Edie and Hollywood and K-Dog. I forgot what they call him now, but I had talked to them when he was at the studio with doing Death Row thing, and was trying to get in touch with him, like, you know, can I talk to him? What are you guys doing? You know, and he was basically like, you know, Pac don't really want to talk.
Yeah. And
I felt like, I think he was kind of looking out for me, because I had really voiced a strong opinion about not working with, you know, Suge Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't like his personality, his whole get down. So, and he was very rude to me when Dr. Dre introduced me to him. He was just like, slapped my hand out the way, slapped my dad's hand out the way, and, you know, it was just really rude.
Really?
So I voiced to him that I wasn't really wanting to be involved with them. He was like, you know, Dr. Dre is my favorite producer. You know, I love their whole get down. I want to be down. I said, that's cool. And, you know, but it's really a lot to it.
Yeah.
It's really a lot to it, and things are not like you think they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't want to see you get caught up in that. He had his own label, Out the Gutter Records, that was through Interscope, and he had aspirations of bringing out my label, Funk House, and the artists that I had on his album were part of, you know, the situation. He was trying to help them, and I saw a bright future. I just didn't see one with us dealing with Death Row.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
And for him it did, you know, what it was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It could have been more, you know.
Right. Absolutely. God bless the dead, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So wrapping this up, man. What are you working on now? I know you got a few things on the plate, on the iron. You know what I'm saying? Just tell us what you're working on. What should we be looking out for from Moe Z, and you know, what's 2017 bringing us?
It should bring a lot. I've been developing revamping my label Funk House International Records now.
Okay.
For the last 10 years, I've been developing artists and songs and creating the environment and getting the business part straight so that we can operate as an independent but fully functional label, taking it to a new dimension. So while I'm doing this, at the same time I'm still doing my productions. I've been working with, I did Lil Half Dead's album called Dead Serious.
Okay.
In 2012, we're gonna revamp that and bring that back out through Snoop, Snoop's label. I also worked on a song with RBX, and it's called 3 Alarm Fire.
Nice.
And Badass, I've been doing a bunch of stuff with him, and I got a new project that I'm right in the middle of, Morris Day. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's gonna be a fun album, and it's a lot of fun on there, and also we did a dedication song to Prince on there. So I wrote and produced the majority of it, 8 out of 10 songs.
Nice.
And just having fun with that, with the production, and keeping along with the legacy of working with these legends. I was in 08 and 09, I was part of Michael Jackson's camp as a producer. So he was trying to get me out there too, you know. I can't really talk too much about that.
Yeah.
But
MJ, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know, it's just keeping that going. But I want to also I give back. So I got all these artists that I'm giving back to and bringing them on, and they have a lot of diverse energy. And I was gonna try to name all of them, but it's too many to name. So what I'm gonna do is write it, get it in writing for you.
All right.
So that way we can post it up.
Absolutely.
But yes, a lot of different genres too. Gospel, rock, alternative rock, rap, like 3 different styles of rap, R&B, you know, and it's not age specific. It's about the talent. I'm trying to take it back to where it used to be. It's about the talent, you know.
That's always about the talent, man.
But I'm gonna promote it like it's the new days.
There you go. That's right. So if you had to give the young artists some parting words, man, what would you just tell them? One thing that you would tell them about chasing their dreams.
When you chasing your dreams, if you're really focused on what you're doing, and you really want to pursue that, don't let anyone stop you from doing it. Second, make sure that you have your business straight in all aspects. If you don't know what all business, find out, ask questions, because you don't want anyone to be able to take your money from you. And 3, I would say do what you do from the heart and with everything you got. Just be humble with it. It's all about the best quality of what we could do, and yeah, have fun with it, but let's not settle. You know, musically, if we settle, then we don't get out of it what we need. You know.
Absolutely, man. Moe Z, it's been a pleasure, man.
Mine too, brother.
Absolutely, man. It's a Tent TV. Y'all know we keep you covered. That's what it is, man. Thank you, my brother.
Absolutely, and there'll be more. We'll be back with more.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed.
No doubt.